What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte. Dillian Whyte has made his statement about the press conference between Anthony Joshua and Jarrell Miller, and he has some choice words to say regarding AJ. He said that this is what happens when you act like a bitch and not swing back when being pushed by Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Jarrell Big Baby Miller knew not to do that in my fights because I would have put in this work to this day. Now, I see Dillian Whyte making his statements. Dillian Whyte has never been the kind of guy that hold his tongue. Even it doesn't matter who he's signed with or whatever. But I understand what he's doing. If I'm Dillian Whyte and I had a close deal to fighting AJ, I would be saying these right now because we don't really know what's in the future for any fighter. But I'm thinking that although the contradicting video that I put out about Dillian Whyte in his words, because his words were contradicting, not the video. I was just reporting what Dillian Whyte said. Dillian Whyte said that he wouldn't be surprised if Jarrell Miller beat Anthony Joshua. Okay, I think Dillian Whyte is trying to put salt in the wound, but I really think that he thinks that AJ is going to win. I think he's hoping AJ wins. I don't know if he has a pony in the show, but whoever gets that belt, that's who he's coming after. So he's pretty much, really, he was blasting both AJ and Miller. Because he said, hey, I'll put that work to Miller if he did that shit to me. If he would have shoved me like that, I'd have put in that work. Fuck Jarrell Miller. That's the body snatcher's words. That's what he's saying. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he's saying in a nutshell. And he's calling AJ a bitch from what he would have done versus what AJ did. AJ's not Dillian Whyte. We all know that. His persona is calm, cool, and collective. He did get a little heated. He did get a little bent. But we know, I believe Dillian Whyte. Now, I do believe him. I believe that if Jarrell Miller would have pulled that shit with Dillian Whyte would have came across there Terrence Crawford style and tried to take his fucking head off. Then the security guards or bodyguards or whatever guards you call them would have to do their job efficiently, aggressively, because they would have to separate these two dudes. Because Dillian Whyte is not that type of dude you want to just be pushing on and shit. So that was Jarrell Miller's way of punking Anthony Joshua, I feel. You know what I mean? I think he did that for a mental game and a little bit of physical game to show you like, hey, I got some strength in these shoulders. You know what I mean? I might eat fucking hamburgers and Vienna sausage and Wonder Bread or whatever growing up, but I do have some power in these shoulders and in this chest when I shoved your ass back. So I do get what he was trying to convey, okay? But as far as Dillian Whyte is, first of all, standing his ground to show what his standard of what he would do, on top of, hey, I'm setting up an AJ fight too, because it is personal with Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte. Remember, these guys, before they fought as amateurs or after they fought as amateurs, I can't really remember, Dillian Whyte wanted to go knuckle up, like bare knuckled with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua refused. Now, this was before their professional fight, okay? So they have bad blood. That's that Kell Brook and Amir Khan shit, but they fought before twice. They've, it's a progressed example of that. You know what I mean? So, anyway, Dillian Whyte, he put his 2 cents in. I would love to see Jarrell Miller, honest to God, I would love to see Jarrell Miller and Dillian Whyte fight. I would love to see Jarrell Miller and Deontay Wilder fight. And it is some truth to what Anthony Joshua said. He is like a parrot, which means that, not that he'll say the same thing about, because let me counterpunch what Anthony Joshua said in my own point of view. I don't think that Jarrell Miller says the same thing about everyone. I think he says around the same things, but not the same way to everyone. You know what I mean? Um, I think you're looking for something that is derogatory that he will say in regards to any fighter. He's gonna pick that. He's gonna pick that part of that fighter and exploit it. So there is some truth to what Anthony Joshua said. He will bark. He's from Brooklyn. He's gonna show you the four. Brooklyn in the house, boogie down, Brooklyn, right? But I feel that he knows what to do with certain people. You know what I mean? I think he knows that. So he might say a certain thing about a fighter, but he ain't gonna say the exact same thing. Like Anthony Joshua called him a damn parrot. But I thought that was funny. Like Polly want a cracker, Polly want a cracker. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think of that when he said that. But no, Dillian Whyte, I think he would knuckle up to this day. You guys tell me what you think about Dillian Whyte's comments. Of course, please subscribe. You guys been counterpunched. Peace.